Welcome to our group video presentation for speaking test. I am Sandiramadi. My team members are Shalini, Pavitra, Shakila, Krishnan Devan and Yogaraja. Title of our report is Flooding in Baling district in the state of Kedah, Malaysia. I am Sandhiramadi. Now I would like to brief about the interaction. A flood is a type of natural disaster that can occur as a result of excessive and continuous rainfall in one location over an extended period of time. Riverine floods and urban floods are most common type of floods. Urban flooding is an inundation of land in a constructed setting, particularly in densely populated areas. Riverine flooding is caused by bank overtopping when the flow capacity of rivers is exceeded locally. Flooding in Balingkeda is a crucial topic these days. Flash floods were triggered by continuous heavy rain in Bukit Kupang, Balingkeda, Malaysia. Heavy rain for 3 hours beginning at 2 p.m. on 4th July caused Sungai Kupang's water to overflow into the residential area of locals living near the bank. There are 5 objectives. Firstly, to identify the issue during the flood in the Baling district in the state of Kedah, Malaysia. Secondly, to identify the cause of flash flood. Thirdly, to identify effect of flash flood. Fourthly, to identify the flood survival tips. Lastly, to identify the step to cope with the flooding.
I'm Shakila, daughter of K. Madhavan. The first content is about the flood in Balingkeda. Continuous heavy rain caused flash flood in Mukim Kupang, Balingkeda, Malaysia. Sungai Kupang water overflowed into the residential areas of residents living near the banks after heavy rain for 3 hours starting at 2 p.m. on 4th July 2022. Some water tanks belonging to the community were found to be broken. This is believed to have contributed to the creation of the waterhead that hit the Bali area. The situation resembles the waterhead tragedy that happened in Yan last year. The flood disaster in Balingkeda had numerous consequences. Among them, 9 schools in Balingkeda were reported to be affected by the floods that occurred in the district. The police received 627 police reports from residents affected by the floods and waterheads during the 4 days since the incident. A total of 15 houses were swept away by the waterhead currents until it became a river channel. 5 water treatment plants, which is LRA in Kedah, were affected by the flood and they were also dead. That's all from me now. I will pass it to the next presenter. Thank you.
I'm Krishnan Devan. I would like to present about the causes of flash flood. There are many causes of flash flood. The first cause of flash flood is poorly designed drainage system. The ditches and drains designed in the city are too small and shallow and they are often college. Second, the enforcement aspect is too light. This is because those who litter everywhere do not face consequence. Dumping locations are not monitored by the legal authority. In addition, the El Nino phenomenon, the generate excessive rain worsen the situation. Flooding will occur if the rain does not stop several hours. Rainwater will flow into the river but low in place. The water that fill in the river will overflow. Next is greedy attitude of people who worship wealth. Foreign investors open the factories that use raw materials such as wood and other forest resources. Unknowingly, deforestation has resulted in natural disasters such as floods. Organization has also led extensive land clearing and uncontrollable tree removal. As a result, the watershed have been removed, resulting in flash flood. Next is illegal logging. Forests that observe rainwater are speaking, resulting in more rainwater falling to the ground without being observed by plants and expect as one. Finally, flash floods can also be caused by frequently river erosion. Human activities such as dumping resistant waste into the river can cause the river to become shallow. That's all from me.
I
am Shalini, daughter of Balachandran. I would like to present about the effects of flood from numerous perspectives. The first perspective is psychosocial. Severe mood disorders, stress, lack of sleep, loss of appetite, and other social consequences can occur. One of the long-term psychosocial repercussions that must be stressed is the mental health of victims or those affected. Second perspective is health. Infectious diseases such as diarrhea, cholera, typhoid fever, dengue, hepatitis A, and blind scabies become a concern. Lack of understanding or a lack of clean water sources contribute to the spread of these diseases. The third perspective is economic. The economic impact of flash flood is the most significant. The loss of assets accounts for the majority of the impact and can be quantified. Loss of these assets leads to a decrease in quality of life or an increase in investment. The last perspective is country. This occurrence has a detrimental influence on the country since it causes massive loss in infrastructure, particularly roads and housing. That's all from me.
I'm Yogarja son of Solan. I would like to present about flood survival tips. It is classified into the three parts, which is before the flood, during the flood, and after the flood. First of all, before the flood, we must construct the flood barriers like barriers to keep flood water from entering our homes. We should keep the electrical appliances such as the oven water heater at higher places such as the house attic. Furthermore, we should keep all the vital documents in a secure location that is not near water. Okay, second thing, during the flood, we must turn off all the sources of power at the home to avoid any unwelcome incident. If flash flooding is possible, we should move higher ground as soon as possible. We can travel in safer vehicles such as four-wheeler drivers, boats and canoes. Last but not the least, after the flood, we must take the extra precautions in flood affected area. Must enter the house may contain sewage reduces any potential harmful chemical. The road structure could be degraded any collapse. We must clean the house with the clean water and detergent to avoid any long-term harm. That's all from me. Now I will pass to my next presenter.
Hi, I am Pavitra Sativa. I would like to present about the measure to deal with flood. The river depending project is an yearly method of dealing flash flood, which is to get the river, remove all the mud and pollutants. When the procedure is completed, the river is deeper and able to drain large amount of rainwater. The second step is to reduce the amount of rain absorbed by the forest. Forests can act as sponges, soaking up rainwaters and allowing it to slowly into rivers. It also works as a filter, assessing the purity and clarity of the water. The third step is flood warming system. This can be used in locations or areas that are at risk of being affected by flash floods. When the water levels approaches the set index, the alarm device will produce a signal language. In order to deal with these issues, it is necessary to control human activities by increasing community awareness so that unwanted activities such as organizing river love campaigns and so on do not continue. Next, the authorities need to provide a drainage system that meet the specification. Water can flow freely to river and then go to sea with good drainage system. The last step is the providing building in steep areas near households should be implemented. Instead of discharging into the river, they should dispose of the factory waste in a designated landfill. That's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, we must value the natural riches that has been given to us so that we do not suffer a tremendous loss on day. The knowledge that rain and floods are naturally occurring phenomena that provide blessings to humans is crucial and should be present in all people. That's all from our group. Thank you.